I know, I've been off the grid a little bit. I haven't really been keeping up with the system, pumping out the videos on the daily. Kinda having personal issues. It's kinda how life is, you know? You wake up, one day you realize people aren't happy with you. They're displeased with you. And you think, God damn it, all I ever do is what everybody fucking wants. And still it's never enough! You wanna suck the fucking marrow out of your bones, man. Well anyway, some of you might have remembered Mad Catz bit the dust about 8 months ago or so. Was it 8 months? It couldn't have been that long. Well, a couple months back, Mad Catz bit the dust. Ate the dog, shit the bed, whatever euphemism you want to use for drop fucking dead. But anyway, Mad Catz has returned from the grave with a new range of products. Okay. For those of you who don't know, younger people, Mad Catz was around for a long time, dude. Like, Jesus, probably since Sega was around. They made peripherals for everything from consoles to computer parts. But I knew them for peripherals for console gaming when I was a kid. Like when Sony PlayStation was the ruler of the roost. Like I got Mad Catz controllers and stuff because they were a little cheaper than the official ones. And oh man, was that a bad fucking idea. Everything I've ever owned from Mad Catz was pure trash. Like Mad Catz was such ass that it made Logitech look godlike in comparison. The one thing I do know people liked was the R.A.T. R.A.T. Mad Catz mouse. Ben has one, logical upset, and he swears by it, he loves it. I don't know, he really digs those mice. And I hear a lot of other people dig them, so I guess, you know, it's a boon for people who really dig that. But everything else from Mad Catz was either lackluster or grossly overpriced and severely lacking. The last time you heard from Mad Catz, it was when the company filed for bankruptcy in early 2017, leaving many to assume that the company was finished, forever, moved into the annals of the gaming histories. Yeah, right, like anybody really remember. The only people who remember Mad Catz were like old dudes like myself. You ask someone like that's 18, 19, 20 now, what do you think of Mad Catz? They're like, what the fuck are you talking about, dude? My cat isn't mad. Don't gender identify my kitty. Mad Catz was not willing to let their 3 decades in the gaming industry go to waste, which I find fucking hilarious because they sucked. When I think about that, it's like, I know this is off topic, but it makes me think of DSP's legacy on YouTube. Forgive me. A legacy of subpar excellence. Mediocrity. Well anyway, Mad Catz revealed their grand return to the market. They're going to be at CES 2018 showcasing a range of all new products which include mice, keyboards, gaming surfaces, and headsets. The centerpiece of Mad Catz relaunch is undoubtedly their R.A.T AIR, a new version of the brand iconic gaming mouse that offers unparalleled levels of customization while also supporting a unique wireless power system using the company's new gaming surface. The R.A.T will also support wired functionality with an adjustable USB cable, allowing users to use aftermarket USB cables with this if they wish. So that could actually be cool, you know, if you have like a custom tethered USB cable. You know, there's some people, for real, that have like a whole theme with their computer and their desk, and their wires are so neat you can't even fucking see them. These OCD fucking riddled motherfuckers who just have to live with things being a certain way. God bless them, I guess. I don't give enough a fuck. You spend that much time trying to figure shit out, I bet jerking off is a whole fucking ritual too. Oh God, you horrible human being. Along with the R.A.T AIR, Mad Catz will also be releasing the new Striker 4 gaming keyboard, a fully mechanical offering with an aluminum frame and RGB lighting. To complement this, Mad Catz will also be releasing their new FRE Q4 gaming headset, which uses 40mm neodymium driver. Oh God, that's so hard to fucking say. Neodymium drivers to offer a great audio experience. It's hard to say that fucking word neodymium, rather speak in Japanese. Anashinagu, otogarashi ga omae domeku, dukeru ke skalnisane ame watoki ni wana awagasi nisu. See? Much easier to say that than neodymium. I don't know if that's supposed to be a driver or if it's supposed to be the chemical element. Mad Catz Global will be showing off these new products at CES 2018, invitation-only event, giving select people an opportunity to talk to the revived company and sample their latest wares. So that means Linus Tech Tips, Jay's 2 cents, Hardware Canucks, Bitwit, blah, 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 blah. The usual suspects will be there smiling and go, this is great. These are fantastic. Oh my God. Everything here is good. I won't say anything bad about your fucking 3-decade long company of making mediocre shit that worked horribly. Oh, well, you made one good mouse. Let me suck you off. You are an evil troll. In other gaming news, Naughty Dog vet jumps to Crystal Dynamics to create a new Avengers game. I have a feeling the new Avengers game will be strongly tied to the movies, and not the kick-ass fucking comic books I grew up reading, because that would be something people would actually like. Oh well. Tomb Raider dev Crystal Dynamics is currently developing a new original Avengers game as part of the big multi-year agreement between Marvel and the game's publisher Square Enix. The project, which has been under wraps for a while, represents another huge partnership like EA's current exclusivity rights to Star Wars games. So it's only natural that the top tier talent in the game industry are getting recruited for this game. Now Crystal Dynamics has snagged Sean, I can't even say the guy's last name, Sean Eskeg, who spent nearly a decade working with Naughty Dog on some of the studio's best games, including The Last of Us and Uncharted 4, and The Lost Legacy. Eskeg didn't outright confirm he's working on the project, but he did share a particular picture on Instagram that pretty much points the way. He also announced his departure from Naughty Dog on Twitter. And I quote, 7 years ago, I joined a talented team at Naughty Dog on the project still in its infancy, The Last of Us. Well, the rest is history. Left Behind, Uncharted 4 were fleeting, and Uncharted The Last Legacy pushed my creative growth even further. I will miss all my dogs. Square Enix is set to announce the new details regarding the Avengers project sometime this year, but a release probably won't happen until 2019 or beyond. I'm 100% like, if this is going to be another one of those multi-deals, you know it's going to be like the new Marvel Avengers, you know, because Disney wants everything to circle around the crap they're doing now, which is what I fucking hate about Disney. Like, you just can't have a Marvel superheroes game or any game like that without Disney trying to roll in what they want it to be. Like, look at Marvel vs. Capcom or Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom, how like it focused on the Avengers and the X-Men weren't in there because Disney didn't want to draw attention to the X-Men franchise, which at the time was owned by Fox, but now Disney's bought it back. Ugh, God. I don't know. For someone who's been reading comics for a long time, the new Avengers movies don't really tickle my fancy. I see them and I'm like, it's okay, but it's a far cry from what I'd want to see. For the love of God, Hawkeye, put on the goddamn costume. Put on the fucking mask. You're not a good looking guy. Cut this shit. Be grateful you got a mask to wear. Jesus H. Christ. And every time you turn around, Captain America never has his fucking mask on. Tony Stark's always taking off that damn helmet. Good God, Tony Stark kept the helmet on half the time because he's drunk as fuck doing shit. Oh my God, you're so old that you knew Tony Stark was a drunk. In a long list of bad moves, Paladins has announced a Battle Royale game mode named Battlegrounds. In an ever-growing list of bad moves and poor business decisions, Paladins has decided to put out their Battle Royale mode, and they even called it Battlegrounds. Because why come up with your own fucking idea? I'm just saying, like, if you're gonna do a Battle Royale game, the least you could do is, I don't know, fucking come up with a different, you put Battlegrounds in there. It's the same as player-unknown Battlegrounds. You couldn't have called it Royal Rumble or something. I don't fucking know. Something like, who was at the board meeting where they're like, what could we call it? What do you think, Terry? How about Paladins Battlegrounds? That's why you make the big bucks, Terry. You're such a visionary. So first, they decide to shoot themselves in the foot and put out Cards Unlimited. And Paladins has had a list of bad moves from what I've read from people that were fans of it that quit playing and uninstalled the game. But they came on my lexicon when they came out with the Cards Unlimited move that really bared a lot of similarities to the Star Wars Battlefront 2 loot boxes. I guess in light of losing even more fan base for that, they decided to jump on the bandwagon of the Battle Royales. Oh my God. I have nothing left to say. It speaks for itself. Because it's almost seeming pathetic now for Paladins. Designed from the ground up to be played as a team, players must work together to survive in Paladins Battlegrounds, says Hi-Rez in a statement. Supports struggle to keep their frontliners alive while damaged champions let the bullets fly and flanks look for a possible assassination. Players spawn into a massive map over 300 times the square footage of the typical Paladin siege map. Then they hop into their mounts and begin exploring, looting their way through more than 4 dozen outposts and tracking zeppelins that drop legendary gear. For those interested, Paladins Battlegrounds is due to come out at sometime next year. Sometime later this year, forgive me. Future predictions, we'll probably get a Battle Royale mode in Call of Duty, and we'll probably get it in Battlefield 2 later. I was going to keep going, then I realized that I've been doing this for 20 minutes, so that means even when I edit this up, it might be longer than I intended it to be, because I really wanted to make this a sort of bam, 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 you know, like, you can't see what I'm doing right now, but I'm doing really fast hand movements as a sign to you that I was trying to be quick with it and really concise and to the point, as if I was doing karate, jeet kune do, or some shit like that. So anyway, the hell with it. Rate, comment, subscribe if you so choose to. If not, you know, don't even bother. It's the age of apathy, dude. I can ask anyone to give more of a shit than me at this point. Everything is going to hell in a handbasket. So frankly, my suggestion to you is try and find some shit you enjoy and then run in like hell with it before the man comes down and takes it from you and then tries to charge you extra for the fun you've been having.